Breaking right now, Ontario Premier Doug Ford says he is pulling an ad featuring Ronald Reagan, an ad that prompted President Trump to end trade talks with Canada.
Hi, I'm Hannah Dick, and I'm an associate professor of communication and media studies here at Carleton University. So the so-called Doug Ford ad, using the words of Ronald Reagan that went viral last week, is a great example of the type of thing we would look at in my course on political communication. So in that class, we consider populism not as a political ideology or as a specific partisan stance, but rather as a political style. So a way of speaking or a manner of addressing media audiences. So elements of the populist style include speaking directly to the public or the people rather than elites or experts, amplifying a sense of imminent crisis or threat, and directly contradicting norms around politeness or civil debate. So this ad really satisfies all of these features of the populist style. We see in the ad many images of working class Americans at work, at home, going about their daily lives. And this is combined with the words of Ronald Reagan, who is a favored figure in the US conservative political imaginary. So by combining the two together here, the ad really serves to undermine claims that tariffs serve the interests of the working class. Now, the ad also amplifies the sense of threat or the urgency around the tariff issue. And it does this not only through the visual rhetoric of the ad, but also through the score, the soundtrack. So in the background, you can hear this very soft, somber, ambient music that accompanies Reagan's words. And this serves to underscore the gravity of what he is saying and the current moment of crisis. Now, since the ad has aired, Doug Ford has also used this as a political opportunity to double down on his own brand of conservative populism.
Why don't you feel you owe Ontarians an apology?
For sticking up for Ontarians here, my job is to protect jobs here in Ontario. There's no mention whatsoever of auto. I feel like it slipped to the side.
So, contradicting norms around Canadian politeness, of course, Ford has refused to apologize for the ad or in any way admit defeat for having to pull the ad from American airwaves. Instead, he said earlier this week that this is the most successful ad in the history of North America. So this statement really reaffirms that the success of this ad is tied to its ability to harness mass attention as a media object, rather than as a specific policy intervention in and of itself. So the political success of this ad as a populist message is really directly tied to its ability to go viral. And in many ways, this is not a new phenomenon. This is a very long-standing part of the populist playbook. So while we're currently hearing a lot of debate about the effectiveness of the ad from a political standpoint, I think when we look at this from the lens of media studies, it's really important to look not only at what the message is, but how the message is delivered.